Yo, hello and welcome back to another guide for the game Super Auto Pets. As you might have noticed, there is an update right around the corner for this game, but it's not out yet. In that update, the Dodo and the Bat will receive some nerfs. If you didn't catch the update notes, I did a video on that, which you can find in the top right corner right now to get you up to speed. While I do think that after the update, the Dodo will still be extremely viable, right now the Dodo is even more busted. So, if you struggle finding a nice strategy for your game right now, this video is right up your money. I will really quickly try to explain how the strat around the Dodo works, so you can chip in a few cheap wins before the update hits. Let's get it started then. Early game. There are two ways to play the first few rounds if you want to force the Dodo build. You can either just run good valuable units or play ducks. If you want to go with some valuable units, just pick ant, fish, otter, maybe beaver and pig too. These should give you enough stats on the board to have a reasonable chance to win against your opponents. Take care to, by the way, not combine your fishes yet. Wait until you got a Dodo on your board. But if you go ducks, you will probably lose a few rounds early. But keep in mind, a Dodo can be found as early as round 3, so as soon as you see a Dodo in the shop, sell all your ducks and buy that Dodo, which then should be way too huge for that point in time. If the Dodo won't show up, either sell your ducks to buff a dog or another core unit for a different strategy, or if you wanna actually force Dodo, just reroll until you got like 6 gold. If it still won't show up, then the Super Auto Pets gods have spoken. Ideally, you now own the Dodo in turn 3. Buy more units you like basically. As soon as you got your Dodo, buy up to get the strongest board possible. Put one unit with high HP in the front of the Dodo, and what I like to do is putting a crab in front of it and some huge unit in front of the crab, for example. That means we are in mid-game. Focus on getting your Dodo huge and level it up as quick as you can. Units which help you with that are giraffe, monkey, penguin and cow. Also buy the following shop food if you see any. Pear, apple. Yes, apple is kinda strong on the Dodo actually. Obviously chocolate until your Dodo has reached level 3. It's also probably not a bad play to buy sushi actually, and maybe in some really rare occasions, maybe a salad bowl even. And that's coming from the biggest salad bowl hater in the world. So as soon as you see a rooster in the shop, buy that as well. Dodo and rooster are your core pieces in that build going on into the late game. If you manage to level up your Dodo and rooster, you're basically there already. By the way, pay attention to the rooster for 1 second. A level 2 rooster spawns 2 little chicken when it dies. Don't put your rooster in the front slot. A level 3 rooster spawns 3 chicken. So your Dodo basically has to be quite far in the back in order for the rooster to unfold its true potential in that case. As the Dodo still buffs multiple targets, given that the Dodo is not level 1 anymore, there are some other slots to be filled for value. One extremely strong unit for this slot could be the leopard. That leopard, by the way, also likes to have some melon armor in it to be able to attack at least twice, as usually the leopard won't have much HP. So, how big does the Dodo need to get? What's the threshold value? It actually depends. A rooster on level 2 late in the game usually ends up with 10 attack on its own, more or less. A leopard on level 2 has usually even a bit more. So you would think that Dodo caps around like 40-40 stats, because keep in mind that no unit can have more than 50 attack or HP. But you might be wrong with that here. Another extremely busted unit for this comp is the tiger. Now imagine the following lineup. Tiger, Dodo, rooster, leopard. As the tiger causes the Dodo to buff its targets twice, the Dodo actually caps around like 20-20 stats already. If you also manage to get your Dodo to level 3, that by itself will already buff the Dodo by quite much. The more you think of it, the more it should be clear. Although focusing on buffing the Dodo in the mid-game is correct to survive the mid-game, in the late game you are really quickly done buffing your Dodo. So, to wrap it up here, let me again present you the ultimate dream lineup for you. Tiger, level 1 with stake probably. Because when your tiger actually needs to fight here, it can force at least a draw with a stake. Dodo, level 3 with any food upgrade as you like. I would actually prefer melon or chili here. Rooster, also level 3, maybe even with a melon as well, but that's actually not that important. Leopard, Maybe level 2 with Melon. Level 3 is basically not doable while focusing on leveling Dodo and Rooster. And literally any unit you like. In my eyes, a Scorpion is amazing, especially if your Dodo is level 3 and spits out buffs for like 40 attack. In that case, your Scorpion will get through the opponent's Melon armor, as Melon armor only cancels 20 attack. One last thing to mention is that Fly or Turkey won't do much here. You might think otherwise, cause the Rooster is spawning a few units when it dies, but you're way better off with the composition mentioned a second ago. So that's about it. Now log into the game and have fun crushing all the noobs who play something else. But let me know later if you actually managed to get this lineup together, or with what lineup you actually managed to cheese a win. I'll be covering, by the way, some kind of meta report as soon as the update hits, so stick around if you're interested in that. Up until then, thanks for watching and enjoy my end card, which should come now and anytime soon. As always, if you like this video, never tell me or your friends, and also please never share this around. Also, please make sure to not like this video. If you want to see more content like this, definitely don't subscribe to my channel and never check out this video displayed over here. See you in the next video. I'm out.